Well then people, we're not near January yet for a couple of signings. We've got a bit of a way to go, as last episode went very well until the last drop-off. You should have seen that by now. I'm not going to say it after the intro, I'm going to say it before it. As of course I'm going to say before the intro as well. Like, comment, share and subscribe if you want to find out about the next episode. And if you enjoyed today's, as it's a big, crammed December, we go straight into... As yes people, welcome back to episode number 6 of season number 3 of the Hartlepool United career mode. Thank you all who are still tuning in. I know it's not the most popular of series, but I am thoroughly enjoying it, so I'm going to keep going with it. Of course, want to reach the Premier League, want to reach the heights. As look at that kit on the wall, you don't see Logan John's number on the back, as I've already said all the stuff I needed to say before that intro went on. So I'm going to show you the calendar as we have November before that December, of course the month before, as we start off with the Baggies at home. Big game that, they're just above us chasing the playoffs. We're in 10th by the way, after that bad defeat to Blackburn. And then we have top of the league Stoke unbeaten. That's going to be difficult. Cardiff, who are near the relegation zone, who we're going to simulate. Then it's Bolton, who we're going to simulate as well, or maybe play them, as I think Millwall are a little bit lower than them. And we've got plenty of home games today, so that's a good thing. 2 away games, 1 in Cardiff and 1 at the Bet365. As we start off with the Baggies, definitely playing them. You can see they're in 7th, big game. Almost run out of oxygen saying that, as I'm just looking at the league table as I simulate on. Look at Swansea City. They are absolutely skyrocketing through the league. These were in the relegation zone when we played them. But of course they did get the win, and I'm guessing that's put them on a little bit of form as we've got a bit of a break before the Baggies. It should actually be enough of a break to get players on training drills, get them up ratings. And of course Dan Butterworth, I think I got a message you were back. Yes, I must have done, and I thought I deleted something, as here he is, he's gone down a rating, but I do not care. You're a big player for us, scoring goals after he's 7 weeks out. He should come straight back in the team for Bogle, who's not done himself bad, but of course he's not on the same level as Dan, as we are going to make another change. Now, I know it's already an original, but Johansson's been doing very well in training. I like his pace. It looks like a good left wing back, so he's going to come onto the bench, 19-year-old, just behind Andrew by 4 ratings now, as we'll go with this for the first team of the episode. Marinovic in goal, Luke Bolton for Maywo, Staunton, Raggett and Andrew, Valakari, Evans and Harrop, Butterworth straight back in the team, although his sharpness is not there, but Logan John is there to support him right at the side, as it's a similar bench. Of course, that one change made, and Norwood dropping out for Bogle now on the bench. Let's see, after I've said that very, very quickly, how we can do against West Brom. And let's have a look at the away side. Sam Johnson starts in goal. Ethan Ingram, is he related to our Ingram? Don't know. Semi Ajayi, Victor Diaz, Keane Bryan and Connor Townsend. Love him, ex-Grimsby, with Mowat, Asun Kiao, Phillips, Paintsil and Grant. Got his first name then. It's Carlon Grant, isn't it? As let's get underway. It's going to be a hard fought game, this one. The Baggies are going to look to boing, I'm guess. That's what they're known for, going straight back up to the Prem. But we've got to try and stop them, as that's good play in a little bit of a situation right there. Valakari ready to run with it. Heavy touch. Now Valakari with it, as he's going to give it around the corner to Logan John. And Logan John doesn't find anyone there, but it falls to Harrop. Logan John threaded through the middle. Johnson coming out a little bit. Chipped! And John's just missed it. Good half chance for us right there, as we're doing well at keeping possession in this game. West Brom look to be putting the pressure on with a bit of a Gagan pressing style coming out at us, but we're getting the ball through the gaps very well. We're very precise, as John onto Valakari, just can't get there, just a little overcooked, but again the right intent. Bright start after the, of course, horrific defeat in the last game, as I'm sure we've been took out there. Nothing given. Butterworth with a good pass into Harrop though, and Harrop round to Oni, as Oni Valakari looks out wide into Danny Andrew. Danny Andrew, what can he do with it? He's going to have to travel backwards back into Oni. Now that's a good pass into Evans. Now John, can he find Butterworth around the corner? It's a great ball, and Dan Butterworth, doesn't matter how sharp he is or isn't, he gets the opening goal against the Baggies in a big playoff pushing game. Great goal. The ex-Blackburn lad who thrashed us, well, his old team thrashed us last game, with a goal back from injury. Great one. 7 weeks out, no problemo. Absolutely love that, and it's been a very positive start to, I'll say, this half, not the game, because I know teams can turn it round. Wants to go behind as West Brom coming on their first attack. Phillips Tries to drill it across the ground. We know he is an assist king. He's proven it in real life as Pantsil, the striker, gets the ball back out to him. Phillips back into Ingram, the wing back, and they're playing it smartly into the middle. Grant now into Alex Mowat, who can hit screamers, of course, by him. If you get the reference as... He does it. He does it! The Baggies captain scores on their first attack. What a screamer by him. Spoke it into existence, really. Very good goal. I thought I'd got it away. I went a bit quiet for a second there, but no. Takes it on right into the top bin. We're instantly level from the number 27. And on the 27th minute, as that's my lucky number as well, 27, if you didn't know that already. Absolutely adore that number as Danny Andrew. Let's try and start again, shall we? Straight away, get on the front foot as Harrop out into John. John's going to give this out wide into Danny Andrew, into Oni Valakari. Good passing in a bit of a short space, a proximity, whatever you want to call it, as John making a run round. Brian, good tackle. Harrop just pushed off it. And Townsend trying to chip a little ball into the box, and it's given us a handball. Now, no. Mowat can deliver balls. Alex Mowat, a very, very good player. But for Maywo, that's a great header. Straight into Luke Bolton's path, should I say, as why am I not getting any supporting runs through the middle? Look at Bolton go. He's got the pace as the wing back. Look at this. All the way through the middle. Can he deliver? He definitely can. What a ball. And what a goal, Josh Harrop. Sam Johnson should have done a lot better, but all credit goes to our wing back. From their free kick, what a counter from Luke Bolton to the goal. Amazing scenes. That is a complete goal. Look at this for a ball. Sensational. Keeper should have definitely done better, but I don't care because it's 2-1 us. Perfect counter-attack as, oh dear, we've lost the ball though. And Mowat, he could probably hit it from there. I do not put it past him. A slid in. Asuncao clipped a little bit as it's almost half-time. That's going to be a yellow, isn't it? As Grant on the wrong side. He's cut well. And he's blasted it in the top bin well. What a goal. 2 screamers from the Baggies. And it's instantly level again as he completely sent... I think it was Staunton, wasn't it? And just know it's Raggett again. Raggett's letting the team down a little bit of late. And look at that. Marinovic got a fingertip to it, but that was powerful. That was precise. And I don't think he actually did. Right in the top bin. As at half-time now, they've pegged us back again. 2 screamers from the Baggies. 2 well-worked goals from us. And it's all to play for in the second 45 minutes here at New Victoria Park. So let's see how we can do. Grant gives the ball straight into Luke Bolton, man of the match. Gotta say that as Adam Reach comes on for the Baggies now. Didn't know he was there. As Oni Valakari. That was a great touch to get a bit of acceleration. As he's got John in the middle. He's completely free as a bird and Johnson clips it away. What a save. That makes up for the goal he let in earlier. As we're going to get the corner. Harrop to deliver it into Raggett. Oh, Butterworth who's put it over. Quite close, but still not going in, as we've won the header immediately. Josh Harrop through to Butterworth. This is good play at the start of the second half, but Butterworth, of course, giving the ball away. Evans reading it. That's a bad tackle, and that could be a red for Mowat. It is! He got one in real life the other day, and he's instantly sent off. The goal scorer and captain for the Baggies dismissed. Alex Mowat. It's our game to play for now. I knew it when he put the tackle in from onto Evans, should I say. As this is a very entertaining game here at the new stadium. Probably the best one at this stadium so far. The Nottingham Forest game, of course, was away from home as Grant gives it round the corner to Phillips. They're going to try and run at us. Easy for Maywo. As now Raggett onto Evans, straight forward. John, look at the ball we could put out here to Oni Valakari making a great run. Can't get his header right. Jay headed it very fast towards his keeper though. And just need to keep the pressure up a little bit as Evans giving it to Butterworth. Oni Valakari back to John. We don't have support from the fullback, but look at that. John's just walked his way through and he's put it in the side netting. It's 3-2. What a game. And the goal scorer who's actually kicking it and ripping it in the championship right now, Logan John. Last episode was all about him and he's delivering on the big stage right now. Starting to get the goals. Getting one into the side netting right there. 3-2. Making the most of the 11 men as Butterworth. Whoa, that looked risky as well, but we've managed to keep it. And Evans with a great ball over the top. It's into Josh Harrop. He could get 2 for this game as he cuts inside. That's too easy against that defender. And it is 4-2. Running riot now against the Baggies. They have lost their heads. And it's a brace for the midfielder. Ex-Manchester United youngster with a great goal. Look at that. Cuts inside. Now the ex-Man City youngster coming on. And he scores against another ex-Man United youngster in Sam Johnson. Hammered us in the last game, Blackburn, and it looks like we might be instantly making up for it as, oh my days, It could be 5. Oh my days, Johnston just came out, but John's touch was a bit iffy there, as we do have the throw-in. It's an instant reply in this next game, and I absolutely love it. I adore this result. If it weren't for 2 screamers, it'd be 4-0. But of course, if my grandma didn't have wheels, she would have been a bike, or whatever the saying is, as it's almost another one. If you've seen that Gino De Campo clip, you'll get the reference, as I'm just getting excited now. And that's a handball. And Adams here now. He's just come on for Evans, who turned provider a lot in that last game. As is Butterworth onside? He is. The line from West Brom's absolutely terrible. As Butterworth gets another. We have put 5 past playoff pushing West Brom, who were in the playoffs before this game, or before the last game. And I'm really thinking we could do it ourselves now. We're proving we can. Dream big. Dream absolutely huge. If this is the result in this game, we've got to do another goal. And I do think the red card made a difference, but I do think we were capable of winning this game without the red card, but it's done its job. It's definitely done its job, and we've done ours, as let's try and make it, of course, 5-2, not 5-3, as that... Was that a shot? If it was a shot, it was absolutely a terrible idea from their fullback, as Basui's on the field for the last couple of minutes. Butterworth, unfortunately, not getting a hat-trick, but can Logan John get another? Chipped out wide, a bit too far out wide. Can we put it back over for Basui? It looks like it would go over, but I don't care. The final whistle's gone. 5-2. An amazing game at the new Victoria Park, and I think it's the best game at this stadium. We are on fire after that. Great stuff, as still 10th, but the points will do as well, as now we join on points with West Brom, who dropped below us. But it's the biggest game next, and it's going to be a bit of a tired team. After running ragged against West Brom, I'm guessing we'll have some tired faces for second now, Stoke City. Okay, they must have dropped some points, so we're now top. It's Bournemouth, and they've lost 2 games of Stoke City, so they have lost now. And with a win, we can't go into the playoff places, but we can definitely put the pressure on. Bristol City's in there now, who we did okay against, I think. I mean, we beat Notts Forest, who were up there. Nottingham Forest, that is, as I do fancy my chances a bit. Same team. There's only Evans and Butterworth really a bit tired, and I think they can see it out as we travel to hopefully not a rainy night in Stoke. And there they are, the fake fans at every single game, as the Stoke City's lineup. Joseph Bursic in goal, Demikio Duhaney, Tom Evans, Connor Taylor, Ben Wilmot, Alfie Doherty, Sam Clucas, Matt Grimes, Etebo in the midfield, Goodwin up front. Oh, it's Goodwin! And Brown, but it's Will Goodwin! How could I forget about him? The loanee in the first season. We're going to see him again, this time starting for the Potters. Oh, and that's going to be harsh. It's been 2 long years, and I've kind of completely forgot about him, but a familiar face back again. Wanting revenge, of course, for the Cup game, Carabao Cup, where they knocked us out in the 3rd round. In the last minute, Tyrese Campbell, luckily enough, not on the field, though. Hopefully, it's not that secret weapon off the bench, as Grimes has it. He gave a penalty away to give us the big chance to take the lead. Didn't take it. Stanley Andrews got some defending to do here against their fullback. Goes backwards into Evans. They look like they're a bit of a possession team. Just going to have to chase them round as we do win the ball back, though. Bolton straight through the middle onto Butterworth. And what can we do right here? That's a good chip over the top. John, keeper, I thought was in a race with him. John's going to shoot on the angle. Bounce off Taylor. It's hit his hand. I don't care about the corner. I'd rather have the penalty kick, but we've got to make sure we score it this time. Terrible defending from them against Bursic, as I'm going to go to where John scores most of his penalties. And the keeper gambles and saves it. 2 penalties missed against Stoke now. It's the team we can't score penalties against, as we have won a corner, though. Can Harrop deliver better this time? He can deliver well. And just wide. Close, but another big chance against top of the league Stoke, or second in the league now, that we haven't taken, as Etebo goes out wide now here. Don't let them punish us like they did last time. It's to the edge of the box. Grimes into Goodwin. That's it, Raggett's arm. He's not had the best of seasons as the captain, and he's not leading by example. Don't want to strip him of the armband. But a terrible, terrible mistake, as now they have a penalty. Etebo against Marinovic. Can we save theirs? We can. We go to the favourite side, and it is 2 penalties missed in this game. What is going on, as Matt Grimes has the short corner straight into Harrop, and can we counter-attack from this? If it was Bolton, I know we can, but John hopefully can prove we can as well. Duhaney trying to keep up with Logan John. He's run past him, little cutback. He hasn't got the tackle on him. John all the way! And everything but the finish was perfect. What a shame as Goodwin now onto Clucas. Clucas over the top. Head that away, please. He doesn't. It's clipped into the box and for Millwall this time as Raggett down towards Evans. And Butterworth pass that backwards straight into Josh Harrop. Now give it to the side. That is good play. John is onside here, I think, as he does get the ball. He is onside. Can he do it this time? No. Burst it with a save. Volley. And it's another penalty. And it's Taylor who gives it away again. What a game for spot kicks this is. I mean, the volley was optimistic, I've got to say. And I don't think he knew much about that. Just needed to get it away from goal. And did. But in the wrong circumstances. As can we score this one? Please say we can. Down the middle. It's a chip. And finally a penalty scored in this. Third time lucky. And it's Logan John. I mean, if we would have missed the third penalty of the game, that would have been a shocker. As we now take the lead against second. Very, very good this episode. Everything we've done has been spot on. As now Brown with the ball, though, straight onto Goodwin. And don't let him score against us. Oh, what an interception from Raggett. But, of course, when he does something well, it counts for nothing. He was offside anyway. So that's a good pass around the corner from Harrop. Now into Harrop again. Oh, look at that. That is a great counter-attacking little move as Bolton whips a ball in. Good one. Butterworth just beaten to it by Matt Grimes' strength. As I will take this at half-time. Hey! Valakari clipped a little bit, and that was off the ball, as now Clucas tries to repeat what Harrop did. He's no Josh Harrop, though, as we'll keep the ball a little bit before half-time. 2 added minutes. Could we get something, though? It's on to Harrop. Long shot, and Bursic easily clings onto that one. I just thought I'd go for it, as he hammers it away. Win the header, Raggett. He doesn't, but it doesn't matter. 1-0 to us at the break in this all-or-nothing penalty game. We might as well just have a penalty shootout instead of play the 90 minutes. That's all the game requires, as they made a change. They made 2 changes. Changed both of their strikers. Campbell on for Goodwin, so we only saw 45 minutes of his old player. And who was the other one? Surridge for Brown, wasn't it? As now Butterworth. Can we try and just get a goal straight away so we can worry less about their strikers? Bolton clips it in. Bursic catches. Keeps trying his luck as Alfie Doherty, the ex-Charlton man, on the wing here into a table. Runners off him all around as Surridge is the one to pick up on it. Got to watch these new fit strikers who have come onto the field as Surridge on the edge of the box. Tried to hack him down a bit and Evans receives the ball whilst he was on the floor. That was lucky as John, heavy touch. And half an hour remaining as we look to cling on a bit because they've of course got the better players on the field right now and I'm a little bit nervous. Clucas, there's a man off the ball running. Campbell now has it. Got to watch the runners as Grimes completely took out. Surridge still on the ball though. Whack that away, Andrew, as he does. And Clucas has stayed down. Unfortunately, though, we're going to play on as we've got 3 defenders back, though, and we'll have to pass that back into Harrop, who's been the best player this game. John, can he get that out wide? He can't. He's letting us down a bit. As Josh Harrop with the ball right here into Oni Valakari. Now onto Butterworth. Look at this darting run from Bolton. It's a good one as he heads it down in his path. Cuts back, though. Man on the edge. And is it third time lucky for Harrop? It looked like it was going bottom bins, but Bursic, of course, did dive. There's just 15 minutes left, and do not let Clucas run with it. We need to put everything into this game right now. Look at Valakari. That is brilliant instant pressure as Campbell does win his header, though, and they're going to try and make a move. Surridge, come on, just keep jogging backwards a bit, but we do want to try and make a tackle as well. Don't want them to just walk to the edge of our box as now Surridge onto Vrancic now. We don't want a last-minute goal like last time as well, even if it is a leveller. And a run right here from Alfie Doherty. Ooh, he opted to pass it instead of actually cross it as 2 ex-Charlton men dealing with it right there for Millwall. And, of course, Doherty, as we've lost the ball, hits the knee of Surridge. That was lucky because it looked like it was going through for them. As Butterworth, get on your bike. At least win the header backwards, as he tries to do. Still, just added time, I think. Yes, 1 minute of it. Just defend however necessary. I mean, no red cards, please, but I've got to be careful with Staunton right there. Chipped out to Doherty. It's going to be a last chance for them. Doherty going backwards, though, all the way, and he shouldn't have done that because we beat Stoke, second in the league, from the 3rd penalty in the game. 1-0, Logan John. 2 wins against 2 very good teams. And now the next game, we do have a chance at getting into those playoff places. We're on 30 points, almost surviving. I'd say 20 more points this year at least. And we are still alive in the Championship, of course, which is a good aim for the first season. But the position we're in, we could do even better as we'll make that change. Adams and maybe McAtee just for Valakari, though. I don't want to take Harrop out. He's on the form of his life. Same with Butterworth, who's slightly tired, and Bolton, as we play 23rd place Cardiff. It is away in Wales. A lot of travelling with tired players. 5 at the back against that. Take a draw, you know. But we even win. Sean Raggett getting a goal out of all people. And of course Logan John. As that does put us in the playoff places. Look at that. 5th in the championship. And I know why our manager rating's high. We are on top of the world. 95 at the moment. So we've still got 2 games in this episode as well. I want to make it 5 wins out of 5. There's Bolton in 20th and are Millwall above them? That is the question. If they are, we'll definitely be playing Millwall. Yes, they're 14th, where we were roughly at the start of this episode. So, Adam's straight out. Sorry, mate. But if Lee Evans is fully fit, he's going to be starting. Valkyrie, we'll put him back in for McAtee. Why not? Why not? I mean, he's an original from the first season. One of my first buys in the first year. So, simulate against Bolton, as we do have a player called Bolton ourselves, as we do get beaten though. And a player called John scoring for them, Bakayoko, and Raggett getting 2 in 2, the big centre-back. This time we've lost though, but it's not all about that, it's about how we respond. We're still in the playoffs somehow, as it's talking about Josh Harrop, the assist leader, I'm guessing in the league. 7 assists, he's been absolutely sensational this season. That's a tongue twister, as we're going to go to... No, we're not going to go to the Den. We're going to be at home, as we've dropped down as well. Other teams playing before us, but we can get back in the playoffs if Fulham fail to win, and we take the most of this. Come on. Of course, again, didn't mention, but it is the same team from us, as you can see right there on the screen. That's how we line up as Millwall. Bartosz Białkowski in net. Danny McNamara, Alex Pearce, Sean Hutchinson, Jake Cooper and Scott Malone. 5 at the back against us, as it's George Evans and Mitchell in the midfield. Mahoney, Tom Bradshaw and Jason Bennett. It is, but we always draw against these, which isn't a fun thing, as Malone with a ball to the edge of the box and maybe in a draw. Maybe they'll take the first chance. Don't want this to be like the last game of last episode, like Blackburners. Millwall starting off the better right there with a little bit of a darting run. Come on. We're better than this. I know we have lost this last game as Staunton battling away to keep the ball right there. Tries to pass it into Harrop, but a man just off screen, which we could not see. And Bradshaw to keep hold of it. Tackled, but we win it back. And then they give the foul. As what they're going to do with this. Who is that? I don't know who stood over it, but it's going to be overstepped. It's Mahoney. It's over. Not the best free kick we'll see today, as now Valakari. What's Oni going to do with it? He's only going to pass it to the side. That's the 300th time that joke's been made, as Bolton, if he's onside, he can try and put a ball into the box right here. Left-footed this time, and towards the big centre-backs. Going to fall to John. Acrobatics don't work out for him, as win that header, please, Evans, or win the ball. He does unconventionally, as we keep it. Oni Valakari round the corner. Danny Andrew with the smart ball, and Białkowski diving on it. Trying to put some move together right there, as we do receive the ball straight away again. Butterworth out wide into Bolton, back into Dan. Now Harrop across the field. We're going to go to fullback as it's back into Valakari. Edge of the box. Harrop on the volley. And what a save from Białkowski. That was a good one. That was a very good run onto it, as well as Josh Harrop in towards Butterworth. Nothing paying off for him, as Valakari to touch this down. Little dummy there for no reason, and a very bad pass straight into Bradshaw is going to run at us. And that's a good ball back into his path. Mitchell, and we're backpedaling now. Come on, try and get back and block him if we can, as we've got half back, and the ball to the edge of the box straight into Firmino though, and we can deal with that as Evans. Oh dear, that's worked out for us somehow though. Big clip on his ankles, got to be a yellow card, and don't stop the ball there. Looked like Butterworth was through a little bit, but still, we'll play on. Oni Valakari gets it from Evans into Harrop round the corner. Butterworth now onto Bolton, back inside. Butterworth in front of him. Can we reach the edge of the box? We do. Lee Evans with a shot and an amazing save. I think that one was just wide though, so we'll take the corner ball. Whipped in towards Logan John. Headers it. Białkowski save for Firmino. Oh, it's an own goal. It's a terrible own goal. Firmino's going to take the credit. He should have put it in, but the defender did it for him anyway. Shocking own goal as Harrop whips a ball in. Missed header. Białkowski, great save, and George Evans. What are you playing at? Passes it straight past his keeper. And it looks like it might be 4 wins out of 5 if we can hold on to this. Try and get back into them playoff spots as Jason Bennett. Oh, that's a good turn though. That happened, of course, with Carlon Grant in the first game. And they scored from it as Malone Tries to put it back down the wing into Bennett. Chipped inside. Bradshaw close to it. Bradshaw getting it to the awards. Mitchell still a little bit away and now convincingly away as John get the touch on that. Oh, and he does. Brilliant work from Logan John as he cuts inside into Evans. Not the best of passes, but it still falls back to us. I think we're just off with Harrop and R. And just before half-time, Scott Malone, ex-Derby man, into Mitchell. Now forward to Jason Bennett, both ex-Derby men. Gary Rowett bringing them back to his next club as we tried to pass that one away. Just hasn't worked out, but we do keep the ball. For Maywo, on to Staunton. Down the line, Valakari. Could we get something on just before half-time, though? Danny Andrew with a terrible ball. And we'll take the whistle. Thank you very much. 1-0, courtesy of George Evans in the first half. Want to come out fighting as McGarry, whoever he is. Coming off the bench, maybe a regen, I'm guessing, as it's the 53rd minute. They must put him on at half-time. And Firth? What does that even mean? As we're just trying to defend. When I'm trying to defend, I don't speak right. As now George Evans looking for a response. That's a foul on the edge. Let them touch it. No. That was a long, long advantage, though, wasn't it? As a free kick. Going to be taken by George Evans, I think. I think that's his long hair. It's either him or Mahoney if he hasn't gone off the field. It is Mahoney. Straight to Marinovic. I would have never had a shot with that one as Logan John. Just going to pass it backwards into Lee Evans, who tries to spread a ball out wide. And what a ball that'll be if it reaches Bolton, which it does. Bennett knocks it out. I'll take that. We're up the field. Brilliant ball from the old man in the midfield as now Harrop into Oni Valakari. Have we got someone on this left-hand side? I'm going to gamble and say we have as Valakari whips it over. And yes, Andrew's there. Chips it in. McNamara, it hits. And is that a throw-in? It is. In a difficult place. Andrew, just keep it alive. There we go. Straight to John. Backwards. Now into Evans. We're going to try and keep this move alive. Another ball out to the right back. Or right wing back. Bolton. What a ball into Harrop. First time blasts it. Evans keeps it. Tackle by Evans. The Evans battle in the midfield still going on. I definitely think we've got the better. There, Evans scoring on goals. That's a rough challenge. Got to be a yellow card for Jake Cooper, I think that is. Or Hutchinson. I don't know. That's going to take the free kick. It was Hutchinson. Danny Andrew. Is it Andrew? No, we've just put Harrop on it, haven't we? Yeah, it's going to be Harrop from this angle because it is slightly to the right. I like my right players taking it on the right and left on the left as we'll try and put that over. Straight to Biakowski. I'd still say we do deserve the lead despite it coming from an own goal. As for Maywo running down the wing a bit. It was a brilliant ball into Butterworth as Valakari battling for it. He's got away with murder there. That should have definitely been a foul. You can hear the fans' displeasure from the Millwall end as McNamara keeps the ball though. On to PS. There's a man down in the middle, but they're going to play on. So if we get the ball, we are playing on as McGarry. Out wide, straight into Bolton, and now straight to Valakari. And McGarry tackling him. We ran straight into him. And that's a good ball through to Olafi, who jumps over the tackle. The youngster, Marinovic, great save. Rag it away. Only as far as the other youngster, and that one's a foul. Malone is injured, and I think it's a yellow card as free kick from Cooper, the centre-back. That was just very, very floated as we're going to throw it straight out. No, McAtee. That was not meant for you. Luckily enough, it falls straight back to us as he was the man who committed the foul as well. Not the best of starts from him as that's a ball over the top. Cooper, very, very tall and dealing with it as we've got 9 minutes left. It's a very tight competition now. They are trying to get a draw and we are trying to get back into the playoffs, which I never expected us to be in the first place as Mahoney round the corner. McNamara, rag it with a little bit of a header. Now passed away. As far as Valakari here, through the middle, Butterworth, going to try and put that over the top to John to try and kill the game off and show that we've actually deserved it without an own goal as Biakowski saves. Can we get there? We cannot. Again though, their defender's passing it back to Biakowski when he's not even on his feet. Risky business as we'll keep this alive. McAtee going for it from range. Pierce, Valakari, you've got to win that. Doesn't, but still, is that going to bounce down to us? No, it isn't. Can we get a tackle in? We do that at least. Evans on Evans. We've got the better Evans at least, as that's a good ball onto Valakari, and the game is killed off. Oni Valakari with a championship goal, and it's a brilliant one at that. Scenes we deserve, because we've finally wrapped the game up, and hopefully we're back in the playoffs. A very good episode. Marinovic going mental. He's deserved the clean sheet. And we should be getting it. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. At the new stadium, of course. As look at this. Great flick on there. Straight into Valakari. One touch, bang. Biakowski too old to get down in time. And they should kick this and it should be game over. Although, they get a couple of kicks on the ball. And there we go. 2-0. 4 wins out of 5. 1 simulation game letting us down against Bolton, of all teams. But we'll take it. 12 points out of 15 in the Championship. That is a tremendous episode, as we're going to end it straight away as well. 36 points. We're close to automatics, you know. Closing in. 5 points on Stoke and 9 points on top of the league, Bournemouth. Very well done from us. As that's it. We play Coventry next with a tired team on the 9th, who are just above us by a point. If we win that, we could be cemented in the playoffs, which is huge. As unfortunately though, like I said, it's going to end right here. The pressure's on next episode. As thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell as well if you're excited for that. Heating up already, and it's only just December. Take care. In a bit. And I'll see you all later for the next one. Peace.